From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
The U.S. Freedom Convoy, made up of semi-trucks, passenger cars, and motorcycles, will be making a stop here in Belgrade. Hear from the Belgrade Police Chief as he tells us what to expect. Coming up.
I'm Dennis Bragg on the Bitterroot. MRL will be getting out of the railroad business, but staying in the real estate business, at least for a time.
All right, 6:30. Oh, there is lovely.
Isn't it beautiful?
I love as the days get longer, we get these beautiful shots on our Community Hospital of Anaconda iCam. This morning, I have one of those cool shots. It is beautiful out, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You still need a coat or a jacket as you step outside, but some areas not so much.
Yeah, well, it won't kill you like it was last week.
Anytime that weather maims you,
you've got
exciting.
An issue, right?
We don't have that as a case this morning. Our temperatures are basically holding into the 30s and 40s, 24 out toward West Yellowstone. Daytime temperatures will warm up. There are a few showers out toward Butte, Anaconda, Deer Lodge. That's all going to lift off to the north for the morning, and it's very light. Daytime temperatures back into the 50s. Lighter wind, mainly cloudy conditions, but most of our shower activity before noon for the area. We'll talk more about your forecast in just a few minutes.
It won't maim you. It's just a flesh wound.
Just only a flesh wound.
6:31 now. Group of truckers, cars, and more passing through Montana later today on their way to Washington, D.C. as part of the U.S. Freedom Convoy. MTN's Jane McDonald spoke with Belgrade's police chief to see how Belgrade is preparing for roads and travelers for the convoy's arrival.
It was late last week when the Belgrade police got confirmation that the U.S. Freedom Convoy will be making a stop here in Belgrade.
They're coming regardless, so we have to plan for that.
Traveling from Washington State, a convoy to D.C. will be making its way through Montana.
One of the local event organizers called to touch base with us.
And the planning began, starting with Missoula.
We've already begun the process of coordinating with Missoula, which is going to be the first stop in the state, so that they can kind of forward some information to us.
Already, there are some streets and areas that we know will have heavy traffic. Take a look at this layout of I-90. In red is the overpass near the Flying J truck stop.
Some of our routes are not conducive to handling high volumes of traffic.
The department is encouraging drivers to either take the I-90 exit at Airway Boulevard, Valley Center, Thorpe, or Frontage Road. And for those traveling through Jackrabbit near the Flying J,
I would leave as early as you can. We're really planning on people trying to do a lot of their travel a good hour to hour and a half before any of this takes place.
That puts a clear time to use Jackrabbit at around 2:30 or 3 o'clock.
But we're planning for as many as 300, so that may mean that there will be some road closures and delays.
The Belgrade Police Department has already strategized spots around town for emergency vehicles and authorities.
These events are kind of hard to plan for, but we do like to kind of plan for worst case scenario, and if it ends up being a smaller event, then at least we're not behind the 8 ball on that.
In Belgrade, Jane McDonald, MTN News.
All right, 6:33 now. While Montana Rail Link will be getting out of the railroad business by shifting operations to Burlington Northern Santa Fe, Missoula-based company will still control considerable real estate. That includes some important but currently unused branch lines in western Montana. MTN's Dennis Bragg reports on why that's important.
During the most recent meeting of the Big Sky Passenger Rail Authority, spokesman John Benyon explained MRL will be exiting the railroad business as it ends its lease on Montana's southern route and turns operations over to BNSF. The exception is a short line that will continue to operate in southern British Columbia.
And so whether it's Montana Rail Link or the Washington companies that has these assets, we're not going to be operating rail on this line.
One question that's cropped up is what will happen to the branch lines and spurs that feed off the main line.
There are a few tiny spurs that go to serve particular customers that I believe will go to BNSF, but some of the ones of interest that I've heard the most about are the line from like Dixon to Polson, the Bitterroot line, some of those larger branch lines, and those will continue to be owned by Montana Rail Link.
Following a short-lived campaign to save the Bitterroot branch line by Ravalli County leaders 10 years ago, both that line and the Dixon branch have been largely unused except for some freight car storage. An idea to use the corridor for a trail through Hamilton 4 years ago hasn't gained traction.
MRL says there's been no discussions yet about what to do with all of this branch line real estate. The focus now is to get the transfer done with BNSF.
We're trying to ensure, at least at the outset, the smooth transition for our employees, get Surface Transportation Board approval to end the lease. And then what we want to do is engage in conversations with these communities.
And Benyon anticipates that will be an active discussion to find out what people would like to see done with the branch lines. Even hinting the Passenger Rail Authority might want to talk about those right-of-ways.
And continuing conversations with this group, if that makes sense, to the extent that there's any kind of interest on the branch lines as well.
In Ravalli County, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.
All right, thank you, Dennis. If you want to go to the Sun, you might want to go to your computer. Vehicle registrations open up this morning for tickets for the Going to Sun Road in Glacier National Park. It's the second year Glacier has used this ticketed entry system to try to alleviate long lines and congestions in the park. Tickets are available for use between May 27th, September 11th, the busiest time for visitors at Glacier. Going to the Sun Road corridor vehicle registration area includes all points between the West Entrance Station, Camas Entrance Station, and Rising Sun Checkpoint. You can reserve a date at recreation.gov, but you will need an account. It's recommended you go online, but you can also try the Recreation Call Center, 877-444-6777. All right, 6:36. Scary as it is to admit, I can remember days before smartphones or even the internet, or of course, now we can't even imagine a world without those innovations. The next game changer about to take over, electric cars. We're running down the changes consumers can expect in the e-car revolution. And that we're taking a look at that this morning.
Right now, fewer than 1% of all vehicles on the road are electric, but that's changing fast.
By 2035, General Motors will not make a combustible engine anymore, so it'll be all electric.
Whitney Yates Woods is the dealer principal at Yates Buick GMC in Goodyear, Arizona, and she says GM's not alone.
Eventually, you're going to see all the major manufacturers making only electric vehicles.
This is happening, people, so we're running down what to expect. For starters, you'll see dealerships making changes.
We've committed to a $500,000 investment
in things like heavy-duty lifts,
because the electric vehicles that we have coming are heavier than our current vehicles.
And that's because the whole floor of those things is all battery, right?
And the battery is extremely heavy.
So does that make those cars like super stable?
Yes.
Not going to be rolling these bad boys over.
No, they shouldn't.
So does that mean I could take turns at 3 times speed?
No, I'm not giving you permission to do that.
Come on!
Next, mechanics are going digital.
They will have all the training necessary to be EV specialists, so they get these cars in and out and updated quickly.
Uh-oh, this is sounding like a call to IT.
I think it's going to be more of a Geek Squad type of mentality. These technicians are going to be experts at the computer.
And of course, everyone wants to know about battery charging and range. When you buy an EV,
we're going to be mailing the customer a charging kit, and we're actually going to have lists of electricians that can install it for them.
As with phones, most people will do their deep charging overnight. And with now common ranges of 300 plus miles, that'll be more than enough for local driving. And for road trips,
we're going to have the infrastructure built out over time that can accommodate a long distance trip.
With filling stations that have a new kind of pump.
The charging station that we have right now charges 100 miles in 10 minutes, so that's very efficient.
And if you can pump gas, you already know how to operate the charger.
It's very similar, actually.
That looks just like the what you would open to get to your gas tank.
And then you just flip that down and you click it in.
Okay, so you charge at home, you have a full battery, and you get halfway to Vegas, and this is what gets you the rest of the way
Yes, that would make the most sense.
Now for the fun part.
I've never driven one of these. What do I do first?
Okay, so put your foot on the brake and then press the power button.
And I gotta tell you, I was shocked by the quiet.
There you go. You're on.
I don't hear anything.
It's silent.
This is on?
Yep.
The lack of engine noise takes some getting used to.
No offense. This is like creepy quiet. This is ninja quiet. It doesn't feel like it's on.
But don't be fooled. EVs have nice acceleration.
So people are like, oh my gosh, it's going to be like driving a golf cart. I want to see how this accelerates.
All right, let's go.
You ready?
I'm ready.
And just my luck.
Oh, there's a cop.
Nice. Timing is everything. We're fine, officer.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Appreciate your concern. Thank you.
And the Bolt's no sports car, but it's peppy.
You know when you go to like Six Flags on those like really fast rides?
Yeah.
That's what that felt like. Like you kind of felt a little bit of G's.
So buckle up.
Okay, I'm kind of loving this.
Your EV future is at the top of the list.
by 2035, they said. 6:40, we're going to take a break.